Welcome and thank you for joining us for the second half hour, The Factor Uncensored. I just finished 400 push-ups. Just wanted to put that out there. So the question is tonight, is masculinity hard to find in men these days? Transgender influencer Ali C. Lopez says men these days are severely lacking in that department, masculinity.
I feel like a lot of boys need to start being boys, though. Like when it comes to like the male roles, because a lot of like men nowadays are expecting princess treatment, and it's like, okay, well, I want that energy just as bad as you do. For example, like let's say I get a flat tire on the side of the road, and we're together. You better know how to change that tire.
We've previously covered the so-called sassy man apocalypse, but is this an actual problem? Joining us to talk about it, members of the LGBTQ plus community, Keisha Hunt, Emilio Cucci, and Gia Marie, who also happens to be transgender. Glad to have you all here on The Factor.
Hey.
Is there any validity to this, and does Ali have any credibility here?
I mean, I feel like if you are going by like social media numbers and followers, you could say she has some, but me personally, I don't think that there is any real credibility to this sassy man apocalypse that we're talking about. And personally, I don't think that there's anything wrong with the little sugar in the tank. You know what I mean? Like, I think that in some senses, of course, I wouldn't want a man with like lashes and nails, you know.
Outdoing you, huh?
Yeah, right. But if he
Who's
knows,
the cute one in
right,
here?
exactly. If he
Okay,
but if
sir.
he knows how to curl my hair and like give me a nice little updo, then I'm here for it. I'm not mad at that, you know. But as far as what Ali says, I think she should be probably more worried about the men who are down low than the men who are being sassy. I think that's her real issue. I don't know that she has an issue with sassy men. I think it's just the men who don't want to be seen with her.
That's right.
So,
That's what I was thinking. They don't want to be seen.
right.
Exactly. I mean,
Oh, well, tell me about that, Keisha.
They don't want. That's a lie they telling her. They don't want. They say, girl, you just.
Yeah.
I'm just not for.
Yeah. They're like, we could just hang out
You
at
not my
home.
type.
Yeah.
personally, I feel like gender roles in general are so tired. Like, I feel like that's like a thing of the past. If you're a heterosexual male and you like to wash dishes, even though that's like the woman's place, do it. Who cares?
Right,
Get your nails done. Get your toes done.
Absolutely.
If you're a woman and you like to work on cars, even though that's like a guy thing, supposedly, do it. Who
Yeah, I
cares?
ain't taking
Like,
out the trash. I'm not taking out the
well,
trash.
I feel like no one likes
That's
to do
for
that,
dudes.
but, you know, right.
I love
don't know.
trash day.
I
That's a
think
special time for me, trash day.
You get to walk outside in your boxers.
I love it. 5 in the morning.
I think the example she gave of changing a tire was a little. I think changing a tire is like a life skill that
Literally,
everyone
yeah.
should
Everyone
know.
should
You
know
should
that.
know how to change a tire, whether you're a man or a woman,
Right.
or whatever you
Exactly.
identify as. But I think for them, like the example was a little lackluster. She could have,
Now, what are you guys seeing out there when it comes to men? Anything close to what she's saying?
I feel like there is a rise in the sassy boy summer for sure. I think we're gonna see that for
Definitely.
sure.
And for those who may not know what that is, explain that.
I feel like,
Zesty.
Yeah.
no shade, but like how like Bad Bunny has his nails done.
Yeah.
I feel like boys are just being more comfortable with themselves. I don't think it's a bad thing.
It's kind of like how the term metrosexual was like a thing where men were like metro, where they would like keep their eyebrows tweezed and keep their hair lined up and
Right.
just keeping themselves up and dappered out. Like that's essentially what girls are considering like to be sassy, you know.
Right.
But personally, I like when a man is like nice
Like,
and
kept up and
You know what I
clean
mean?
cut.
He's clean cut. I enjoy that. I like to see that.
Right.
And some men do deserve a princess treatment every now and then. I know they hate paying for dinners all the time.
Right.
So I'll cover the tab
Everyone
this
likes to
time.
be pampered, so like, what's wrong with that?
Absolutely. I'll bring you flowers this time around, you know?
Keisha, what are your thoughts? Are you seeing more sassy, aka long ago, metrosexuals now?
Look, I'm old school. I guess. I don't know what. Listen, sassy, zesty.
Right.
If you packing a purse as a man, or if you wear, packing like a purse, like a billfold. You gotta, you gotta let me see real quick if my wallet. That's zesty, right?
I mean,
That's sassy, right?
but it's also practical. Like maybe you have more than like a wallet like around you, and you want to keep like a pen,
A
maybe
nice little like satchel
some coin.
bag or like,
You know what I'm saying? It might
Go
match the
ahead,
outfit.
old school.
No, but listen.
Go ahead, old school.
Listen, I guess I'm not. You know, give me the masculinity.
Okay. You
You
can
know what
have
I'm
it.
saying?
Right. Yeah, you can have it. I'm somewhere in the middle, but you can have it.
Okay.
You gave me a new term now, zesty.
That's what we say. It's zesty. They saying sassy. I say zesty. It's zesty. That boy zesty, man.
We want to thank you guys for joining us here on The Factor Uncensored. And of course, we have more Factor on the way still ahead.